Uncle Tom, did you see the big fish?
Wow! That is a big one, huh?
And heavy.
Nice.
Papa said it's about 18 inches.
Oh, I'd say at least.
And Papa said about 4 pounds.
We'll measure it.
It's heavy.
Very nice. Good morning. My name is Tom. I come to you from the great state of Maine. Welcome. Welcome to the reloading room. Oh, it's not too early to start thinking about deer season. Snow's not gone, ice fishing's not gone, spring fishing hasn't got here. But there is a time in early spring where you can't do too much. And in this state, we call that mud season. Everybody talks about 4 seasons. Well, there's another season here in the state of Maine. It's called mud season. So good thing, that's what we're in right now. It just started. We got rain last night. We had fog all night. So the lake is a mess. Out on the lake is a mess today. I know that because my nephew is out there. I warned him before he left this morning. I said, it's not going to be very nice out there. The snow has turned to slush around the cabin, around the fish house is 4 inches of water because of the rain, the snow melting, and it'll be that way now for a week until the snow melts, water run back down through the ice. Ice will float a little higher, and then it's time to pull the fish house. But because of the rain, the fog, and everything else, it was a good day to come up here in the reloading room and play with this Henry's rifle, 30-30 lever action Henry rifle. So that's what we're after today. I'll be building some 30-30 bullets, 170 grain flat nose with some IMR 30-31 powder. But so that's it anyways. The reloading videos have to go over on the Patreon channel unless I just do light duty stuff like talk about it. If I show pouring a bullet, or if I show putting a bullet onto a case or anything like that, if I show building a bullet, if I show how to tear a gun down, put it back together, anything that's of any educational purpose, then I get spanked by YouTube. I've got 1 strike against me because of reloading, so I don't spend, and that's on the YouTube channel. So all the reloading stuff now has to go over on the Patreon. And we'll be putting a few videos over there pretty quick as far as fresh ones, new ones. Because, like I said, you only get 3 strikes. I got one. Got one a year ago. They don't take, it's still there. So I don't know if they ever take it off or not. But if you get 3 strikes, then they will shut my channel down, and that will be it. There won't. I don't know if there's any negotiations or anything other than you're done. One thing YouTube doesn't need is they don't need me. As much as we enjoy the channel, YouTube will live without the East Grand channel, and they know it. So they kind of carry all the cards right here. But if you're interested in reloading, and you're interested in a whole bunch of stuff that I can't put on YouTube, go check out my Patreon channel. And there's some free stuff there. There's the monthly stuff where, you know, hey, $5 a month goes a long ways to helping out the channel. So if you feel nudged, or you feel like it's a good thing to do, to get behind some of this stuff that I'm trying to do and push forward and share and all of that, go over and sign up for my Patreon channel for $5 a month. You know, a couple of cups of coffee would go a long ways in helping me, making sure I have cameras, tripods. I'm on a different tripod today. Broke my tripod 2 days ago down back on the fish house. So it's stuff like that that happens all the time with equipment. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on with that $5 a month. It's not much, you know. You know, I appreciate all the help over there, but we're not rolling in it. But I do use the money for keeping equipment going. I use the money to I mail stuff out to different people. If I find that there's a need from either on the YouTube channel or from people on the Patreon channel, it helps me pay for the shipping. If I've got something that I can share with someone, especially in the reloading stuff, I've got extra this and extra that with 50 years of doing it. So if I can help someone get started, that's what I do. And some of the Patreon money goes to paying for mailings. So it's shared on the other side going back out. So it really is just a big help for me to help keep the cost down. Long story short. And that's probably way too long. But anyways, that's part of it. Go check us out. I looked this morning. There's 224 videos over on the Patreon channel. So if you've watched all the videos on East Grand here, which is just under 1,000, there's 200 sitting over there. 200 fresh ones. So go check them out. But this is a beautiful Henry rifle, 30-30. Joshua, it's Joshua, my grandson's rifle. He is chomping at the bit to go to the shooting range, so that's what we're doing here today. Get him some bullets, get some loads worked up for this rifle. My other grandson, Lincoln, he is, what is he? He's not very old. But, you know, sitting around him, he acts like he's older. I think he's 6 years old. All winter, all he's wanted to do is go to the shooting range and shoot the .22. And he knows, we share Papa days, and he knows that his day is next, his next Papa day is next, and all he wants to do is go to the shooting range. So I will be bringing a little .22 with him, a handful of bullets, some targets, and he's a pretty good shot already. He can barely hold the gun, so I really don't know how he's doing it, but he can do it. We have an air rifle that we take to camp, and we all shoot as a family up there, shoot the air rifle. And we got some targets down there, and I don't know how he manages it, but he manages to hit the bell anyways. Got a pie plate down there, and he can hit that pie plate, and he can't even hold the rifle. So got high hopes for that boy. High hope. And same way with Joshua. He likes this gun so much that I got a feeling he's gonna really hunker down this spring, and especially if he can hold it over there. So but spring will be here before we know it. It's almost time to go pull the fish house. There's 2 rules when it comes to the fish house. You put it out when the conditions are good. You pull it off the lake when the conditions are good. So, you don't want to put it out too early, and you don't want to pull it in too late. So it'll haunt you either way if you put that fish house out too early. The new fish house is almost finished. I ran into some hiccups, and I know you guys, we put out a video last week fixing one of the hiccups, but I made some changes down there as well. I got the new windows, and you guys saw that video. I got the new windows, and I put 2 of them in, but I just didn't like them. So I guess it's like a woman. I reserved the right to change my mind. So I reserved the right to change my mind, and I got on Marketplace. All of the plexiglass that I have used over the years in my fish house was a full 1/4 inch thick. The plexiglass that I was able to find online was less than a 1/16. You know, that's not very thick. You'd have to try to maybe break it if you're gonna break it, but I had 2 windows right behind our heads, and I just figured one day while I was taking a nap, had my head against the back window, that I would break the window out. So I decided that I wanted 1/4 inch, full 1/4 inch. So I got on Marketplace, and I found a art studio. I don't know exactly what they do, but they had 30 pieces left over from some project that was 36 inches long by 12 inches tall and a full 1/4 inch thick. And each one of those pieces I could buy for $10. So I bought 4 of them. I only need 1 to finish that fish house. But now I got 3 more back in my supply, because I've always had plexiglass on hand around here for building fish houses. So we put 3 pieces back on the shelf. They're brand new. They're crystal clear. They've got the sticky paper on both sides of it. I don't know what they built that caused them to have 30 pieces left over, but they had 30 pieces left over that was full 12 inch tall. So that'll be very nice to put those back in the fish house. But that's all right. Fish house is coming together. When it's all finished, we'll add it to the fleet of fish houses. I've been fishing all over the place. If you can't tell from the videos, so it's been a good winter. But anyways, here we are. I'm gonna get on to building some bullets. You guys have a great day. Have a sip of coffee with me on the way out. You're on your way out, and you have a great week.